Just last week, I made a video ranking all the character skills in the game, and I put the Executor skill Suncatcher at the bottom. And the reason being is because if you take away the skill of this character, he is pretty much still just as good. Doesn't really get much worse because I do consider his skill to be very niche, and a lot of people disagreed with me, a lot of people agreed with me, mainly because of how it does work in multiplayer. But in solo play, obviously it performs a lot better, and some people do have the opinion that it can completely replace your dodge, because if you do use the unsheath or the sheath deflect, instead of just dodging, you're pretty much just going to be doing some stance damage in the meantime, which is roughly around about 10 stance damage, which is pretty decent for every single deflect. And you can just seamlessly switch to your weapon and have it equipped right as you exit the animation, which is not even that bad or not even small of a downside. Now, it's obviously still going to be a lot more risky and a lot more complicated when it comes to clicking different buttons to switch back and forth between the stances, and sometimes it's hard to keep track of as to whether you have your main katana out or your skill katana out. And is the risk worth the 10 stance damage for every single deflect? Sometimes it can be. I feel like it'd be a lot more worth it if you had a weapon that can get a lot more critical damage, which katanas don't really get that much in terms of, being able to stance break quickly for one, and also being able to get high crit damage. And especially if your katana is infused with a status effect like poison, it's going to do less damage. And also, speaking of which, if it's going to look at the main meta for when it does come to the Executor's relics, pretty much you're going to be running these two boss relics and probably the Evergel relic, which I don't have on right now because I like to run this one instead, which is a pretty insane roll. Good stuff. I like this one a lot more than the Evergel relic because that Evergel is just tedious to play sometimes. But anyway, that's not about that. Because what I do want to focus on is this right here, Chilling Mist. Because if you do have the Chilling Mist skill or relic, you're going to have access to Frost, Poison, and Bleed with this particular setup. And with the S-scaling in Arcane, you're going to be proccing all these statuses incredibly quickly. And this is going to melt and destroy everything, especially combined with these secondary perks that can help boost your damage. And the problem is when you do have the playstyle that uses the unsheath or the sheathing deflect, you're going to be removing the Chilling Mist weapon buff. So if you wanted to maximize your damage, you're kind of going to be only using that unsheath and sheathing deflect when you already have Frost procced, which only lasts about 30 seconds. So it's 30 seconds of a boss fight where you're really going to be using it. And for the other parts of it, you're going to be wanting to just have the weapon equipped the entire time. So if I wanted to play around the playstyle, it's going to have another thing that you have to look out for, and it's going to make it more complicated. So I feel like if I were to play around the deflecting, I would just ignore it completely. And if I'm going to ignore Chilling Mist, then I might as well just ignore the poison and it's actually not spec into my starting weapon and actually go with something that has higher damage, so it can actually benefit off more critical attack damage and more guard counter damage as well, which I think is just very important when it does come to a deflecting based playstyle. So we're going to go with this particular setup instead and just go all into it, and we can see how well it performs at its very best. Now the setup that I have right now, we have this Executor specific one that gives me 100 HP for when I do have the sword activated. When it glows like gold, it just gives you 100 HP. I kind of wish it was percentage based instead, 20% or 25% of your HP back, or a damage boost. I feel like that would have been pretty cool. We have guard counter is given a boost based on your current HP, which can be up to 30% more damage if you are at full HP, which is really good. This perk is pretty much useless, so just ignore that one. We do have the character skill gets boosted damage, but it does drain your health. So it's 10% more damage for every single attack, but it drains 10 HP upon every single hit. But we do have this to counteract it, which gives us 10 HP on every single block. So yeah, this relic you actually can buy off the collector signboard. So this is not a randomized relic at all. And it gives us 1% ult charge for every single time we block, which is fantastic because this is one of the best ults in the entire game. And I am going to run the boss relic that just gives us a bunch more critical hits because of critical attack damage. Because yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of stance breaks when it comes to both the deflecting, the guard counters, pretty much just those two things. Yeah, those are really good when it does come to guard countering. Even though you are using a katana, not going to be the most amazing thing, but it'll still guard break enough. And I feel like I would just want to benefit of just more stance damage or just more critical attack damage, because there's nothing else that I really would run with a particular playstyle like this. But yeah, we're just going to go take this into a game. I think the obvious boss that we must fight would be Night Aspect, because He's like the only one that's immune to pretty much every single status effect, except for Scarlet Rot. And he does have a moveset that's pretty, you know, he attacks often, so you're going to benefit more when it comes to the deflecting playstyle. Because another reason why I did say that the deflecting isn't really as good in this game is because there's a lot of larger bosses and they just attack a lot less. And you're just going to have less deflecting opportunities, and it's just not going to do as well. But bosses that are smaller and attack more often and don't knock you back as far so you can get a guard counter, that's where this thing tends to shine. But the thing is, if you are going to be playing around the guard counter, that means you're going to be like deflecting the entire time. But when you have your opening, then you use that opening for the guard counter, and then maybe you switch back to your main weapon. And I'm going to like die here immediately. This is where I missed that the Kaligo, the dragon boss relic. I just proc Chilling Mist, proc Frost, and I turn invisible. Very nice quality of life for these trash mobs, because obviously trying to deflect these guys is just not worth it. It's just going to make all these fights just go a lot slower. And there's no point in trying to do 10 stance damage to these trash mobs. Like, what's the point? They're dying in 2 hits anyway. Okay, what do we have here? Bubble dooting dudes. Another benefit of this playstyle is that we have access to Unsheath again, which is great. Because Unsheath does decent stance damage, and it's very cheap. It's nice. Because Chilling Mist is not a damaging-based skill. Doesn't do the most amazing job, but by doing damage, that is. But the Frost is obviously invaluable. It's an overall net positive. But I could probably just like use the Unsheath or sheathing-based... Oh, nice. Holy damage for the boss. But okay, you could use the sheathing-based deflect. And I forgot what I was saying after that. I kind of forgot. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I lost it. It's gone. Yeah, and then use Unsheath. That's what it is. Then use Unsheath when you have your opening. Because that Unsheath heavy attack does about 30 stance damage, which is pretty much just as much as a guard counter. I think a 200 guard counter does about 30 stance damage as well. I don't want to fight a Magborum just yet. Hopefully in this camp, there's something pretty chill, like a lion or something. I want to kill a lion. Just anything but Banished Knights. It's going to be Banished Knights. God damn it. Why is it always the enemies that I don't want? I mean, Banished Knights are still... They're pretty fun to deflect, I guess. They fit the description of things that are chill when it comes to deflecting. That would have been an instance where I should have used the Sheath deflect because he went a bit too far. No point doing it for the guard counter because he's going to be out of range. That's going to kill me, isn't it? Okay. We're getting surrounded. Do the roar! That goes far as fuck. That always surprised me how far that goes. Wait, let me go to the Banished Knights up top. Wait. Is that gonna reach him? I think it does, yeah. Oh, yeah. W ult. How much damage is it doing? That's like a over a 30% increase from the boss relic. That damage still kind of sucks. But if I end up getting like a high damaging weapon and get split damage as well, because critical attacks don't account for split damage. We'll get a lot more damage out of it. Maybe find some critical attack boosting stuff. I don't know, I don't have this katana equipped. This Nagakiba. Be doing a lot better. I'm sorry. I kind of figured out which one I had equipped at the point. I was like, do I have my main katana equipped or do I have the Nagakiba? I got confused. Holy attack power increase. No, that's fine. Sleep resist. That wasn't too bad. We're at level 5, that's fine. Might as well go rotate down, go through these, kill these Albinorics down here in that place. Go visit the church. We have Sacred Blade on this, which is kind of annoying because if I use Sacred Blade, it's going to buff the weapon, then I'm going to unsheath it. Or sheath it. And it's going to remove the buff. I wish it just kept the buff. If it just kept the buff, then, like, you could just use the exact same playstyle. And just have it be... I mean, you could probably still very well just do that. Just, like, have it be a secondary thing. Like, when you are fighting those particular enemies. But, I don't know. Hopefully it does get changed at some point where... One, the weapon that you get... I was gonna go use the deflect there, but I had no stamina. But they need to change the skill. Need to change it. Clean. Cool. Improved stamina recovery. Sure. Wait, what if I put this... I haven't actually tried this. This would be completely awkward if this actually works. If I have this in this hand and use the skill... Okay, cool. I was like, what if it actually keeps it buffed? It's like, that would have just changed everything. That would have been like a complete... Yeah. We just kept it on the offhand. And it kept the buff. Well, now we know. It removes the buff completely. Let's go through... Yeah. This might be in the storm, right? I don't know. Give me a stone sword key. Thank you. Lightning damage negation. Improved sorceries, don't care. You got staggered by that? Nice. A fire nugget keeper. Taken damage restores FP, whatever. Throw it on the offhand for now. Just talked about how Unsheath could be pretty good for this playstyle, then I could just completely just got rid of it. Removed it already. It could still go into it, we'll see. Because it would do pretty well. But I have the guard countering boost though. That guard countering relic. I might as well go in the guard counter instead of like, you know, sheathing the weapon and using the unsheath. I'm saying the word sheath so many times because between the Ash of War and the deflecting playstyle. What boss is down there? Let's go find out. It seems pretty small. Is it like a Zamor Knight? It's probably a Zamor Knight. It was. Lunge back in there. Oh, nice. That's more damage. That's respectable. That feels good. Wait, is it gonna do it again because I canceled it? It is, yeah. That's funny. No, you don't. Spam the entire time. Another Nugget Keeper. Charge attacks. FP consumption. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't need another Nugget Keeper. Let's just go visit this Evangel. Maybe we can get some... I don't know whether... The circle's probably going to end right here anyway. Should I bother doing this? If the circle's going to end right here. I mean, it might not end here, you know. But the chances of it ending here... Whatever. Ew. Does like the roll like do good stance damage? Don't stagger me, please. Okay, I hit one dude at least, I guess. That's cool. That two-handed so much it doesn't deflect off. Why did it take my god counter away from me, huh? The good thing about this stance is that it does consume a lot less stamina, so I'm gonna spam R1 the entire time. Could just do that as well. Liddy. Stamina recovery. I don't know why that boss is worth only 10k. Like, all these gank bosses should at least be worth 20k, because they're more challenging than some of the ones that are worth 20k. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I'll probably make a video at some point talking about things that I'd change about Nightreign. That'd be one of them. That'll be one of them. The rune or the reward distribution of the Evergel bosses. Just the Evergel bosses in general, actually. I think they changed up the one that has like a bunch of beastmen running out of there. Like, I'd rather fight the Godskin duo. I think it's like 3 times as much rewards. Do we have another stone sword key? Okay, it's ending over there. I mean, this is the holy based weapon. I could just go try and get this to purple. Should I quickly kill the troll? I mean, I could do it afterwards. Yeah, I could just do it afterwards. Not a big deal. Yeah. Let's go see what's in this bait. I don't know. No. No. Let's go do it now. Because I'm probably gonna get stun locked by whatever's in this basement. That's not the smart play. Not the smart play. Quickly kill this, get a smithing 2. Get this to purple on day 2. Then go kill the basement boss, and I can use the stone sword key somewhere else. Maybe up here. See, if it's a place like this where I'd rather have the Chilling Mist, Poison, and Infused Katana. Because he would have died already. But it doesn't matter, it's still fine. Blade is still gonna carry. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever like this or ever run this again. Like, it's cool and all. Maybe for like this particular boss I'd run this setup, because there's no point of actually trying to just have your starting relics be something that's completely useless for the final boss. Right, so maybe this would be like the best setup for a night aspect. Heelster. What is gonna spawn here? What do we have? Oh no. Not Freya. This guy is weak to holy damage, so that's cool. Wait, I have a deflecting. Wait, hold up. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm like, as the guy my holy damage, let me just fuck him up with this, but this is genuinely disgusting. This is genuinely disgusting. Like, let me just spam. Why can't I spam and win? I did it first try. Didn't die a single time. But I could have like just deflected him at any point. This is like the worst boss, I swear to God. This takes forever to kill. That was dark, so I still would have gotten hit by that attack. She does an absolute snooze fest. That's better than the Tibia Mariner, I guess. Could be worse. It could in fact be worse. But like, I want to deflect things, you know? I can benefit off this critical attack. Big damage. That's fine. That's really like 2 critical attack runes. We need to find some critical attack boss. That'd be nice. I cut off the head. Get to the other side. Before I get slowed down. Honestly, this would be a circumstance where I should actually use the deflecting instead of dodging because my dodge sucks right now. But it doesn't really matter. It worked out. The blade proc and the kill. I wanted to fight a deflect. Hopefully day 2 we get a deflecting. A boss to easily deflect. Poison and rods, thrusting counterattacks. I'm not using thrusting attacks. I guess I got the sudden enemy deaths. I'm gonna find a rot weapon for the final boss. It could be cool, but is what it is. Guys, gotta make this thing purple and hopefully find some critical attack buffs. I don't really know what else I want. I don't know what else I want. I might do another run tomorrow. Just using all the status effects against another boss and also using the same playstyle. See how it goes. I guess I'll buy this stuff, why not? See how it goes if I used all the status effects. Like, would the removing the chilling mist make it feel a lot worse or not? It's a bell-bearing hunter. Cool. Come here. Can't see anything. Nice. I want to get a blade proc. That might hurt. Oh, you can't do it. That's like, that's another downside. When you're getting hit by something, you can't bring out the sword to cancel it. You have to... Okay. You can actually use the skill when you're getting staggered. You can't, like, block, you know? So if I had the skill active already, I could be able to block there, but... I couldn't normally. So I would have had to roll there. That's fine. It's fine for getting hit anyway. And again. He's gonna do that, right? Yeah. And the dodge kind of sucks too, here in that stance. See, I had the wrong weapon equipped there. See, if I just, I don't know, it's so weird. I just want to have my weapon equipped the entire time. Maybe I don't go for the guard counter. I don't know. Maybe a guard counter here. Get a stance break, switch back. I mean, it's like, it's messy, but it's working. And the thing is, against these high HP targets, it's not as bad. Dodge that, please. Okay, game. I swear I dodged. But against his IHP targets, it's okay because when you proc a status effect like 2 or 3 times, it's gonna take forever to proc it again. So, like, I'm fine with just deflecting and stuff. How did I not dodge that? Does he even do stance damage to him if he's like throwing at his weapon? There's a blade proc right there. Maybe if I had the weapon up the entire time. I didn't even know. HP on attacks. That's okay, I guess. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. What enemies here? Kindred or Rot would be pretty cool if I, you know. There's a lion. That's fine. Come here. Okay. Thank you, game. What does this have? Maximum HP increase? Sure. Okay, why are you both here? You're supposed to do one at a time. That's what I signed up for. I signed up for a 1v1 fight. No, you don't. I should still see my weapon still stays buffed when I ult. Why not stay buffed when I'm using my skill? This is a kind of a weird circle, but okay. I aggroed them already. Yeah. You stay right there. Then hit me with crossbows. Is he gonna aggro? I think he is gonna aggro. That's fine. He's not gonna aggro. He's okay. He's just confused right now. So far, I haven't been using the sheath deflect. I'm using the unsheath deflect a lot more. Because I mean, just using the guard counters, like the, yeah, like the sheath deflect doesn't have you get staggered and send you flying backwards. Yeah, parry this. Affinity damage negation. Wait, was that taking? The blocking attacks boost damage negation would actually be kind of insane for this guy. That would actually make this playstyle so much better. Because if it was like just always just randomly deflecting, I'm just gonna get like a damage boost for 10 or damage negation boost for 10 seconds if I have that buff active. Let's go up top. Yeah. I hear a scar, but I'm not bothered to go get it. Don't be anything dumb, big, and large. Ugh. It's all the above. See, I don't think it's worth it. So this boss might be a boss where I use the sheath, because I'm not gonna be able to get a guard counter against this guy, right? He's just too far away. Ugh, this stance dodge sucks. Just too far away. Then my damage is ass. He has to be resistant to like holy damage by a decent amount if that's being the case. How much damage is this doing? 78. No, he's just tanky as fuck. Okay, don't do destined death when I'm in this state, please. That's exactly what I didn't want. We might be okay. Fine. We can outspace it. My ult is putting in work though. Oh, that must have hurt him a lot. See, I got sent flying there. I should have used the sheath, but that's bullshit. I fucking hate pivoting in this game. It's such a stupid mechanic, and it's in every Souls game, and I don't know why. I hate realism in my video games. It's like it's the first thing that I make sure they add to every single Souls game. So we make sure we have to have a pivot. So when you like trying to turn around, you cannot dodge or do anything. You're just gonna be just tanking the hit every single time. Thank you, video game. That's okay. Suppose it's my own fault. Don't do that! Oh, I can deflect this. I'm gonna take a lot of damage there. That Destined Death hurts. Because you can block the attack, but you can't block the status effect. So. I was gonna just, I don't know. I feel like if I just had Unsheathed here, I could just do a better job. Where's my Unsheath? It's only a white weapon, but it's gonna do some decent stance damage. Okay, where's the skill? That's gonna... That's fine. Also, that attack does kind of shit stance damage too. How'd that miss? Maybe because I was talking shit about it. Yeah. That golden skill attack that you get with the character skill, it does bad stance damage, and I don't know why. I missed it there. It does like just as much as like a light attack. Maybe just a bit more. Like it should be doing just as much as like... That was another mistake. I think I missed the block there. I keep missing! It should be doing just as much as like a charged heavy attack. Not a light attack. Also needs to get buffed. I can't do anything against this guy. I'm gonna choke. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No choking today. Fire damage negation, improved charged attacks. What the hell is this crap? I guess I'll go fire damage negation just in case the boss turns into fire or something. I don't know. Level 15 is pretty cool though. Doesn't get much better than that, right? But didn't get like any like really good perks. We have like a purple holy weapon. That's cool. Earth True Feather is okay. I'm not gonna be able to kill anything else. I had a stone sword key, could have went there, but I don't have like the Evergel relic, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I did my job. I can go check it, I'll see what it is. Why not? Maybe it's something we can quickly kill. No. Those guys are annoying. Let's go fight them anyway. If I had my ult, then maybe, but I wasted my ult because I was being bad at the game. I take it back. I take it back. These guys are annoying. They're still annoying. Okay. And those guys are only worth 10k as well. Like, they should be worth, like, fucking 50k. Impossible to read movesets. Insanely fast. Okay, hopefully we could really show off this playstyle and really benefit off this relic setup I got going on with this boss. Because obviously the status effects are going to be useless. So if it does well here, then this was all worth it. I guess. We're going to be fighting an ancient dragon. Why the... Okay. Is it? Yeah, it's an ancient dragon. Why not the good bosses? Like, I can have... Like, I can fight the dancer here, day 2. I can't believe I got Freya. And the Ancient Dragon. But I'm trying to test out deflecting. That's just the most typical thing. I should just cut this footage and start again. This is some dog shit RNG. I mean, I can try to deflect still. There's probably some attacks that I can just deflect. Just for the sake of it. But I'm not going to be able to get a fucking stance break against this bum. Whatever. So what's the point? They're the worst boss to get. Anyways, maybe we can get a stance break. Copium. There's a deflect. There's another one. I thought I had my other katana equipped, so I didn't know what happened there. Thought I had this one. Oh my god. Back to the side. Do big stance damage. That's a large HP bar. Nice. If I keep hitting him in the head, I could do more stance damage. We can deflect this. I deflected it. Nice. That's gonna hurt. Don't hit me twice, please. No! Let me hit you. Come back. Wait, I'm supposed to deflect that attack. Okay, I missed that one. I brought it out my katana, but it didn't deflect. Aha! I don't know why I'm trying so hard to try and get a guard counter or a stance break against the Ancient Dragon when I have a katana in my hand, but like I'm trying. It's never gonna happen. But like maybe it can happen. It's not gonna happen. See, it brought out the katana again, but it didn't actually do the... Probably it's too late. Aha! We got kind of both of those, and I whiffed. God damn it. If only you could fully charge that attack. Imagine if you could fully charge that skill to go even further. Go yoing! And do big boy stance damage. That'd be so sick. Carrot skill cooldown, that's kind of useless. Poise is kind of useless too. Nice. Maybe poise might not be useless here. It's probably going to be useless. Okay. We didn't get a stance break. I'm ready level 15. Guess I'll go by that. Exalted Flesh, I guess. Go by that. Whatever, go by the rest. We're full anyway, who cares? My Exalted Flesh to boost my holy damage, yeah, good one. Good one, Yui. It's still gonna give me some damage, I'm still doing some physical. And when I switch back to my main weapon. Okay, how's this gonna do? Is that gonna reach him? No. We are one spam. There's that fat debuff. I thought I brought it out in time. I did bring it out on time. Maybe it's too late. Okay, I thought wrong. Okay, I didn't actually have it up there. Now I have it out. This guy's like so much poise. What the hell is this? Oh, it's gonna knock me back far every time. I can't actually punish it with a guard counter. We use the... Oh yeah, now we're talking. Do big stance damage. Oh, big damage. Nice. Is this gonna be cooler or what? I did it too early! Why do I suck? I don't even have this shit equipped. Hold up. Do I have it? Okay, I have it equipped this time. Am I gonna reach it from here? I am. Cool. No, wait. Nice. Imagine I had the debuff on the critical hits. Well, my critical damage is still doing it the most. I'm just gonna continuously stance broken here, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, fuck you. That missed! Whatever. Okay, let's do it again this time. Okay, he didn't do the follow-up. Whatever. We're gonna dodge this one so I can hit him with this and not get outspaced. What? No way, dude. Come on, man. That's cheating. Oh, every attack that he gets just knocks you back and sends you flying. Oh, he deflected that at least. That's cool. Like, yeah, the backflip animation is sick and all that, but, like, can we not? This is where we don't do. See that right there? We did the sheath. Sheath guard counter. No, the sheath deflect. I'm getting mixed up with all these words, all these terms. Stance breaking, deflect, unsheath, critical hit. That's gonna hit me. It missed me, you suck. No! Why would you block that? No! We're getting lots of critical attack opportunities. That's cool. Sick! Wait, bring it back out again. Use that. That's gonna hit me. I was too greedy there. Oh, I thought that was gonna work. Heal! Okay, how did you miss that? How did I miss that one? Roar! Okay, don't miss this time. Nice. Is it gonna kill him? We're gonna kill him. Yeah. We didn't get a cooler finish. I kind of wanted to have a cooler finish than that one, but whatever. It is what it is. It's cool against that boss. I'm gonna say that. I think the playstyle has its pros and cons. I think going into the guard counters is probably worse for the most part. If it like sends you flying backwards like that, then yeah, there's no point in going for the guard counters at all if you're getting outspaced. But if you're not getting outspaced, and if you don't get sent flying every single time you get hit, then you should just use the sheath deflect. Therefore, you can just still stick. It depends what weapon that you have as well. Like, I didn't have, like, a high stance damaging weapon. Like, if I had unsheath on this, then I probably would have sheathed it every single time and punished it with unsheath skill. Which would have done, like, just as much stance damage. So, that's that. I guess. Go show the relics one more time. I feel like if we were to do this with like any other boss, it just wouldn't really do that well. You're probably just better off just going all into status effects. And you can still use the skill as well. Like if you fight this particular enemies, you can still have that playstyle be a thing. Just the unfortunate part is that you're going to be sacrificing something. Because you're going to either way, you're going to have useless relics. Because the skill and the weapons don't complement each other at all. So it's either you're picking between going into the status effect build and playing around those weapons, or playing around the skill, because they both require two different things. They don't complement, which is kind of annoying. So either way, you're going to be lacking in one area or the other. You can try and go like half-half, I guess. I feel like having something here. This is not the one that I was using. Maybe getting rid of this shit. I think this shit is pretty useless. I would actually rather have... You could probably rather have the poison-infused one here. That would probably be better. But the critical hits did pretty well. This wasn't too bad. Like, I used my skill a whole bunch. And the HP recovery was nice. Like, there was something there. I don't know. It's kind of tough to pick. Who knows? Anyway, that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what your opinions are down in the comments below. And I'll catch you all around. See yas.